All right, Clever TV here with Duane Bang Ludwig. Duane, how's it going, man?
Going pretty good,
So you're fighting this Sunday versus for the UFC, fighting Amir Sadollah. How you feeling going into this?
I feel pretty good, healthy, and
nice.
Got good timing, and wrestling's getting better. And
nice. So you were supposed to fight Amir back in March. Did you kind of just pick back up on the same type of training, same type of game planning for him?
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, I stepped back and down the striking and working on the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling rather than the first camp, just for overall MMA aspect and not in particular. We just get better as a mixed martial artist.
Right. Now Amir, like his last few fights, he's looked pretty good striking. Yeah. He's kind of outstruck his last couple guys. Do you think he'll come in looking to strike with you, or expecting him more to take this to the ground, trying to turn into a grappling match?
He's going to look to strike. He's been training in Holland, and he's got good striking.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. And but we'll see how he stands against me with the striking. Not that I'm the best, but I'm one of the best, I feel. And,
for sure.
Good match.
For sure. Yeah. Now, you mentioned that you've been kind of working on your overall game. You recently got your purple belt. You've been doing a lot of wrestling as well. Is that something that's more like kind of like a backup plan if the guy does try to take it to the ground, or do you ever kind of expect yourself to be looking to take it to the ground?
Well, looking for myself to take it to the ground, obviously avoid the ground. But like I've been training. Well, for this camp anyway, has been more for myself, and like I said earlier, being a mixed martial artist, and not for particularly against a certain opponent, because the opponent isn't set to the bell rings anyway, so it could still change and things happen. So I just got to focus on what I can control, and that's me and my abilities.
For sure. Now, most people know you for your great kickboxing background. You're a world champion kickboxer. You kind of, for a while there, were kind of doing both at once. What made you eventually switch over to just kind of focus on MMA full time?
Dealing with the Japanese is difficult, especially the K1. So I wish, looking back, of course, it can't be changed, but back in, when was it, 2002 or 2003, I wish I would never signed with K1. I just would have did UFC right after that. I had both contracts on the table. And looking back, I wish I would have just did UFC instead of K1. Because, short notices and switching opponents and stuff, the Japanese is difficult. And it made me focus from kickboxing to MMA. I don't know what I'm going to do, mixing back and forth. And I've been rolling and doing this for 11, 12 years. And with that time frame, I'm not that good, but I should have been, I should be a black belt by now. My wrestling should be a killer. And it's not. That's my decision from taking K1 and not doing the actual mixed martial arts like I'm doing now, though. So, yeah.
Better late than never, though.
My ninja skills are improving.
Awesome. Another thing that you kind of jumped back and forth was with your weight class.
Yeah.
You fought some at 155, one at 170. Do you expect to be staying at 170 now for the long haul?
Yeah, I'm going to be staying at 170. I've been walking 995 for the last 2-3 years, so always making that weight cut 255 has been very difficult. So I should have did 70 a while ago. But, it's good now. I got a good strength conditioning coach with Rusty, and he put some muscle mass on me, and I'm feeling better. And we got a good diet with Dolce Diet, so everything's coming together pretty well for sure.
Nice.
Now, so real quick, one focus thing as far as 55. I think that's the other thing that hindered me here, making up excuses. So let's write them down. Was the weight cut when I guess dropping to 55? Because when I would train, my focus was to how many calories have I burned, how much weight have I lost. Rather than getting better as an athlete. So I think that's another thing that held me back.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good. So I made the decision, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Bam.
Well, we're excited to see you continue at 170.
Yeah,
so, obviously Amir, he's on a pretty good win streak. He's the Ultimate Fighter winner of his season. Where do you think that puts you in the division if you get a impressive win here?
I'm not sure. I don't really care about that. I fight for myself, and I'm not really for the fans, sponsors, or anything. I fight for myself first. It's just what I love to do. But I don't really care about rankings or whatever. I'm not looking forward to being ranked in what someone perceives as a higher caliber. Just working on myself and having fun. I don't have a title in mind or anything. I just want to train, fight, and have fun. So
for sure.
But to answer the question, it would put me up there somewhere. I guess above Amir if I beat him. So
That's true.
Thunder.
I want to go just in your mindset a little bit. Your last fight, I think it was Nick Sipsak, or not sure exactly how to pronounce that, but it's a pretty close fight going into the third round. What's going through your mind the last round? You kind of poured it on him there. Going into the third round, tell us what's going on through your mind.
Well, the first minute of the fight, I break my hand. So then, but it worked out because that allowed me maybe make the decision to go to the body more as a softer target, and which made him gas. But the game plan was actually to dump him and submit him. But having the one hand, the submission I wanted to do, I needed both hands, and I wasn't allowing it. But I just going to the third round. I knew he was tired, and I wanted to finish it. But I just couldn't. I got a little tired myself. But you know, it was good. He just fizzled down, and I stayed steady, and it was just kind of like a video game. And the opponent and his things going down, but mine was staying steady, so it worked out well. I was happy to get that for sure.
Yeah, that was a great fight. The last thing I just want to talk to you about real quick is you're kind of blowing up here now with got some gyms opening up. Tell us a little bit about you know, those gyms and what you guys got going on.
I got a 203 training center. I teach the Muay Thai out of there, and then I got a couple of affiliates throughout the U.S. And just teaching what I feel is the correct way to teach you know, Muay Thai. I think I introduced a ranking system, a belt system, and which I think lacks in mixed martial or lacks in Muay Thai. There's really no ranking system, so the student retention is low because of that. But I have a full curriculum laid out, so the students are going to be continually progressing. And yeah, I got my shit together.
Awesome. So last thing, any predictions on how you see this fight playing out?
It's going to be a good fight. It's fight of the night for sure. Now that Leonard's off the card, it's fight of the night for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So
yeah, it's going to be good though. We both match up well. You know, he's had good opponents in the past, and I'll be his first true striking opponent. So we'll see what happens. Well, I know it's not going to. Right now, my mouthpiece, I'm going to check bombs.
Nice. Anyone you want to thank? Any sponsors, anything like that?
I want to thank me for being so cool. You know, I got good sponsors behind me. Daniel Defense, Shock Doctor, GLC 2000, Affliction stepped up, and I got a few sponsors. Brothers Barbecue, 203 Training Center, Grudge, Tyler Toner, you know.
That's right.
Tyler TV for making the documentary of me, the training vlogs, Ammo to Go, Inside MMA had me on, Randers Fintine. That's just some other sponsors, but ADD's kicking in, so I can't focus.
Well, we'll let you get out of here then before that takes fully over. Duane, thanks for taking the time to talk with us.